the first row of outer query and pass into inner query where class. Again, inner query will execute. Again, inner query will execute. Inner query, it can produce some output. Take that output and again pass into main query. Again, main query will execute. This is the process of correlated subquery only. Okay. Correlated subquery, how many operators will use? There are 3 operators. We need to use it as a correlated subquery. In, exist, not exist. Correct or not? These 3 operators, we need to use it as a correlated subquery. In already we know. Correct or not? In operator already we have used in the subqueries or normal queries also we have written the in operators only. Correct or not? Now exist and not exist, can we use it up to now? Can we use exist and not exist operators in our queries as of now?
No.
No. Only these 2 operators will be applicable for the correlated subquery only. In we can use subqueries also, correlated subquery also, and other queries also. Okay, in operator. Now come to this, only these exist and not exist, only it can be applicable for the non-correlated subqueries only. Other subqueries, we no need to write these operators only. Okay. Yesterday we have taken some examples how we can able to find out the first highest salary or second highest salary. Yesterday we have written one query, correct or not? First highest salary in the table, how we can write that? Okay, for the first, select star from, just you can take, I want to see the first highest salary employee. How we can write the query? First you can give the alias name where 1 equal to, just I can write the condition like this, select count of distinct of salary. Distinct of salary from same table only, not for, why? Because we need to find out the salary. Same table only we can find out the requirement. I am going to give it as this is the E1 alias name. This is the E2 alias name I have given here. Next, where, what the condition here? E2 dot salary greater than or equal to E1 dot salary. Now run the query, you can get the first highest salary in the table. Correct or not? If I want to get the second highest salary in the table, now you can change the number only here. This is the one scenario. Another scenario, one syntax it is there. If you don't know this, how to write the query, one syntax it is there. You can follow that syntax only. I can take that syntax and I can show it. How we can write the correlated subquery by using highest salaries in the table, first, second, third, like that. Just a minute, I can take the syntax and show it to here. This is the syntax only. Now, normally non-correlated subqueries, how we can able to find out the salaries? What is the formula? We can use it. Non-correlated subqueries. What is the formula? N equal to n plus 1 formula. Correct or not? N equal to n plus 1 formula. We have written the non-correlated subqueries. How we can able to find out the, there are different ways we need to find out the highest salaries in the table. There are different methods. Whatever the method it is easy, just you can follow that. That's it. Non-correlated subquery, n equal to n plus 1 formula. Now you can go for correlated subquery. What is the formula here? N equal to n minus 1 formula. This is the correlated subquery. Just now I have taken the syntax. Based on that syntax, I can show it how we can write that. Non-correlated subquery, if you are able to find out the first highest salary, how many queries we need to write it? First highest salary. One outer query, one inner query. If you are able to find out the second highest salary, one outer query, 2 inner queries will be required. If you are able to find out the 10th highest salary by using non-correlated subquery, one outer query, 10 inner queries will be required. That is the use of non-correlated subquery. For example, if you are able to find out the first highest salary in the correlated subquery, how we can do that? Just you can follow the syntax only, nothing to do here. I can show it here. This is the syntax. First, select star. Okay. From, what is the table name? Which table the salaries are present as per our requirement? Employee. Just take the table name. Next, what we have given here, syntax, table alias name 1. Just I can give the alias name as E1. Just I can give the alias name as E1. Next, where, just you can follow the syntax, where n greater than, or sorry, n or n minus 1. Minute here, the syntax. syntax or any other. Syntax same only, no problem. This is also will work. One more syntax also it is there, n minus 1. This one. Same only, just here downside the greater than condition it should be there. Just what I am going to do, same syntax only, nothing to do here. n minus 1 I have given here. Alias name 1, n minus 1. Okay. Now here, first, what is our current requirement? I am able to find out the first highest salary. For example, I am able to find out the first highest salary by using correlated subquery. First highest salary by using correlated subquery. Same, this is also will work, no problem. This one just now you have written this. This is also will work. Next one, what it is? This is also will work. If you don't know the syntax, just to copy the syntax and practice like this. Table alias name 1 where n minus 1. What is our requirement? First highest salary. What is the n value here? What is the n value? 1 only. 1 minus 1. What the value will come? 0 only. What the value is coming? N minus 1, 0. Greater than. Next, open the bracket. You can write the subquery only. First one, what it is up to this? This is the outer query. Up to this is called as the outer query. Next, first outer query is executed. Take the first row of outer query and pass into where? Inner query, where clause only. What is the inner query here? Select. Now select what is the syntax? Count of distinct of column name. Count of, just you can write it distinct of column name. What is the column name? Salary only. Next, what I have given? Count of, just I can terminate the syntax from. Now here, from what is the table name? Here I can take the table name as a employee. Same alias name I want to give it. If you are able to write the correlated subquery in your system, inner side subquery table and outer side query table, both the tables is having alias name you need to maintain. If you're able to write the correlated subqueries in your system, compulsory outer query table and inner query table, compulsory we need to write the alias names only. Here I can write the alias name. Next, what I am going to do, where E2 dot salary greater than or equal to just this condition, less than or greater than, you need to write it. Less than or greater than, you need to write it. Next, E1 dot salary. That's it. This is the syntax only. This is the syntax only we have written. Table alias name to dot column name. What is the column name? Table alias name to E2 dot salary equal to table alias name 1 dot column name only. Now run the query. Here, why it is not getting the, here you can remove the equal to. Now we can get the output. There. Again, oh sorry, here I can put it as a 1. Equal to, I think the syntax. Now we can get the first highest salary or not. Now you can get the first highest salary or not as per the table. What is the syntax it is there? Just you can write it as a E1 dot salary greater than, it is there, or n minus 1 equal to only. This is the syntax. 1 minute here. This is the different method. This is the way. Now clear up to this? Already we have written the one more syntax here. Here it is there or not? Here what I have written here, greater than or equal to, then we can write the 1 directly. I can write it here. 1. If you're able to find out the first highest salary. For example, if I can give the 0, is it able to find out any value? Nothing. Why? Because you can write the greater than or equal to condition here. That's the reason it won't print. Now down query, same syntax. This one and this one, it should be same only. But what I have written here, as per syntax, equal to is not there. That's the reason I cannot take the equal to. This is the formula. Now next, you can able to find out the second highest salary. How you can write the query? Same query, just you can copy it here. What is the next method? Second highest salary I need to find out. Second highest salary. Just you can copy the syntax. What I am going to write? Can I write any 3 queries or only 1 query we need to write it? Only 1 query. What we need to change? What we need to change? Here you need to change it as a n minus 1. What is the n value here? 2. 2 minus 1. Just you can give it as a 1. Now you can get the second highest salary in the table. Now here, if you are able to write the condition greater than or equal to, you need to write it here. It cannot find out. This is the only what value it is coming? First highest salary only. If you don't give the greater than or equal to, now you can write it as a n minus 1 formula. This is the way we need to think it and write the answers. That's it. This is the way we can write the second highest salaries only. Any table. Clear up to this, all of you? How we can able to find out the first and second highest salary by using correlators. Just we can follow the syntax only. Nothing to do here. Which one is the best one? Non-correlator subquery or correlator subquery? In future, in your table is having employee table is having 10,000 employees are there. I'm able to find out the 1,000 employee salary. How we can write this query? 1,000 minus 1. If you want to give it as a 999, then you can get the output. Normally, currently, our table, there is no employee discount. Only 14 employees are there. That's the reason it won't print. Okay. Now, normally, how we can write the non-correlated subquery? How many queries we need to write it here? If you're able to find out the 1,000th employee salary, one outer query, 1,000 inner queries. That is the time-taking process. But output it is coming. But lengthy process only. I don't want to do like that. That's the reason we'll go for this correlated subquery. Up to this clarity? Next one, what is my current requirement? I'm going to tell you one more requirement here. Here, just you can understand the question. I can tell you the requirement. Find all employees who earn more than the average salary in their department. Who earn more than average salary in their department. For example, just you can take this table. Select star from EMP. Select star from EMP. Okay. Now run the query. Next, how we can able to find out the average of salaries? Which function it can be support? How we can able to find out the average of salaries for each employee? Or what is the function? How we can able to find out the averages? How we can able to find out the total salary? How we can able to find out the total employees? Which function it can be support? How we can able to find out the average of all the employees? How we can able to find out the average of your marks? In the SQL, one function it is there or not? What is the function? Average. Average only. Average of what is the column name? Salary only. Now here, what is my current requirement? Then I'm going to tell you. If you are able to run this query, you can get the average of salary or not. What the average salary it is coming? What is the output it is coming? 2001 dot something. Correct or not? 2001 something it is there. This is the output it is coming. What is my current requirement? Just to go through the question. Now, find all employees who earn more than the employee salary in the who earn more than the average salary in the department. Now here, what is the average salary it is coming? As of now, after execution of this query, what is the output it is coming? 2001 something it is there. Now, is there in the employee table, is there any employee salary is having the more than the average salary? Now we can see the data and tell me the answer. Now, first employee it is there. This one. Is this employee's salary is having more than the average salary? First employee.
No.
Now, second employee, you can take it. Second employee, is it having the more than average salary or not?
Yes,
now I can print this data or not? This employee number and salary. Next one. What is the next value? 2850. Is this value is also having the more than average salary or not?
Yes.
Yes. Next one.
2450.
2450 also. Okay. Next one.
2975.
2975. This is also okay. Next 3000. And one more, what it is? 3000. Is there any other employee salary is having the more than the average salary? Now you can see the data and tell me the answer. Is there any other employee salary is having the more than the average salary?
No.
How we can write the query? All of you clear the requirement. Now this one. How many employees are having the more than the average salary? If you know if you see the data, then you can tell the answer very, very fastly. If I don't know how many employees salary is having the average salary data, how we can able to write the query? How we can write the query normally? Tell me here what it is. If you know the salary, average salary, for example, select star from EMP where salary greater than this value 2001 dot something. Correct or not? If you know this salary, you can write the query like this. Currently, I know the salary. What is our current requirement? What is there? What is there in the question? Only average salary in their department only. If you are able to run this query, can I get it? How many employees are coming? Now this data is correct or not? This is called as a non-correlated subquery. If you know the salary, this is normal query only. If you know the salary, how we can write the non-correlated subquery for this type of issue? Now you can tell me. How we can write it? Instead of this, can I write the subquery or not? Instead of this value, can I write the subquery or not? How
Yes.
we can write the subquery? Select
Star.
star from EMP.
Then star greater than.
Salary greater than, you can write the subquery only. Now what is subquery? Already we have written the
Correct.
query. Select
Star,
The average
star,
of
star.
from
of salary from
EMP.
EMP.
Hmm.
Now correct or not? Now run the query. You can get the same output or not? Now you can get it or not? Is it correct or not as per our output and query? If you don't know, if you know the salary, if you know the average salary, you can directly pass it here. But I don't know the average salary. What is the question here? How many employees? Find all the employees who earn more than the average salary in their department only. This is the way we need to write. This is called as a non-correlated subquery only. How we can write the correlated subquery? Same thing only. Non-correlated subquery. This one. How can it is a correlated subquery for this type of scenario? Just I'm going to write it here. Correlated subquery. How we can write it? Select star from EMP. Just I can give the alias name E1, where salary greater than. Just what I am going to do? Select average of salary. Average of salary from EMP. Just I can take it as alias name E2, where E2 dot DEPT number equal to, what is the alias name? E1 dot DEPT number. Now run the query. Now how many values you need to get? Same output or different output? Same output or not? But queries are different. This is the non-correlated subquery. This is the correlated subquery only. This is the way we need to write it. This is the way we need to write it. Clear up to this, all of you? Now, what is my current requirement? Now here, one more requirement I'm going to tell you here. Now, just I can write as a select star from EMP. Select star from EMP. Now, what is the average salary it is coming? What is the average salary it is coming? Now, can you, what is the average salary it is coming? 2001 something it is there. Now, I want to find out the department number wise average salaries. How we can find out? Can you try that? What is the request? Just now we have find out the average salary. So now I want to find out the department number wise average salary. What is the department number wise salary here? Where department number equal to 10. Okay. Now run the query. Now what the value? What is the salary it is coming here? Salaries. How many employees? The department number wise. For example, 10th department. I want to find out the salaries. Average salary. In the 10th department, how many employees are having the more than the average salary? How we can write the query? How we can write the query? Now, in the above query, it can display the all the departments. Correct or not? If we run this query, it can display the 10, 20, 30th department details only. But what is my current requirement? I'm able to see the only department number 10. In the department number 10, how many employees are having the more than their average salary? How we can write the query? Simple only. One condition we need to add. What is the condition that? What is the condition?
And department number equal to 10.
10. That's it only. Correct or not? This is the query. Just I do not disturb for this query. How we can add that? Now here, where we can write here before that, just you can write it as a under what is the alias name? E1 dot DEPT number equal to 10. Now you can write the condition like this. Now you can get the only 10th department. How many employees are there? More than the average salary, 5,000 only. If you are able to find out the 20th department, just to give the 20th department. This is the way we need to write it. Clear? Up to this clarity, all of you. This is the way we need to write it. Next, I'm going to move it as a exist and not exist operator. How we can use it as a first I can write as a in operator. Later I can write as a exist and not exist. How we can write as a in operator in the correlated subquery. Same, just what first select star from. Now I want to find out the how many employee total. I have taken two tables, one is the employee and department table. How many employees are working as a department wise employees I need to find out. Department wise employees I need to find out. How we can write the query normally? Normally, how we can write the query? Department wise employees. How we can write the giants? Select star from EMP, E, DEPT, D. Next, what I am going to do? Where E dot DEPT number equal to D dot DEPT number. This is called as a equigiant. Now we can find out the total employees for both the tables only. For the same way, what is my requirement? I am able to write the department wise employees I need to find out by using correlated subquery in operator. How we can write it here? Same here. Select star from EMP. I want to give it as alias name E1, where department number in, just to which operator I have written here? In only. Select DEPT number. Why I have taken the DEPT number? This value in operator for this value and this value it is matching, then you can get the output from DEPT. I want to give it as alias name D or D1, anything we need to give it here. Where D1 dot DEPT number equal to E1 dot DEPT number. That's it. Now this is called as a correlated subquery by using in operator only. This is the how we can able to identify this is a correlated subquery or not. The inner side subquery table alias name and outer query alias name. Outer query table alias name. If these both the inner query and outer query alias names are there, compulsory this query is called as a correlated subquery only. Now run the query, you can get the same output only. You can get the same output. Clear after this? This is called as in operator only. Next, already we have discussed the in operator. In what is the use of in? What the use of in? It can pick the values within the given list. Whatever the values are coming from the inside a subquery, take that values and pass into your main query values only. This is the in operator only. Now, how we can write the exist operator? Or the use of exist? When we'll go for the in operator? When we'll go for the exist? For example, whatever the subquery is there, whatever the subquery is having very less values. Subquery output is having very less values, then we'll go for the in operator only. Just remember this point. Okay, if you are able to write the correlated subqueries in your system, the inner side subquery output is having very less values, then you can go for the in operator. Okay, the inner side subquery value is having huge. The inner side subquery values is having huge, then we'll go for the what it is? Exist operator only. Performance wise, which one is the best one, in or exist? Exist is the best one only. Why it is best one? Exist operator, any one of the operator is having satisfied. Okay, it can compare it can check the outer query value. Take the outer query value and pass into inner query where class any one of the value subquery is satisfied. Any one of the value, not for all. Any one of the values it is satisfied. Exist operators always it should be true only. What the use of exist operator? Exist operator is a Boolean data type only. Exist and not exist, all, any. These four operators are always Boolean data type only. What the use of Boolean data type? Always it can able to find out the true or false values only. What is the use of Boolean data type? Boolean data type always it can able to check the true or false values only. If we are able to write the correlated subquery by using exist operator, outer query value, if we are able to compare with inner query value, any one of the value is satisfied. Not for all the values, any one of the value. First value is satisfied, the exist operator always it should be true only. It can pick the output. It can print the output. For example, if we, for exist operator, the outer query value and inner query value, it is not matching. The condition it is not satisfied. The exist operator always it is false. For that scenario, it won't print any output only. It won't print any output. Clear up to this, sir. Exist operator, what it is? Exist operator. Exist operator, it is a Boolean data type. It can check whether it is a true or false values only. The inner side, if you are going to compare outer query value with inner query value, the subquery is satisfied. Any one of the value in the given list, subqueries, any one of the value is satisfied, the exist operator always true only. If the outer query value is not satisfied with inner query value, subquery values, it cannot be satisfied. The exist operator always false. It won't print any output. Then we'll go for the not exist. Not exist means quite opposite to exist only. If the value outer query value is not present in the inner query, the not exist operator always true. Okay, not exist operator always will true. Opposite this one, this exist operator to opposite only. That is called as a not exist. First we can go for the exist. How we can write it? Same syntax only. What is the syntax? Select star from table name. Just you can give it as alias name. Now here where exists, this is the syntax only. Exist inside, you can write the select column 1, column 2, and so on. Multiple columns we need to pass it here. Column 1, column 2, like that we can pass it. Okay. From table name. Okay. Where what here you can give it as alias name also here. Alias name 2. For example, I can give it as alias name 2. Here also I can give it as alias name 1. Just you can write the condition only, joining condition. Alias name 2 dot alias name 2 dot common column or column name, anything, whatever it is matching, just you can give it here, equal to alias name 1 dot column name. Okay, this is the syntax only. Nothing to do here. Same, instead of in the previous what we have written, this column name in operator is there. Instead of this, what we are going to do, just you can write as the exist operator only. You can write as the exist operator. Now I can write the query. Now department wise employees I need to find. How we can write the query? Select same query I can write it here from emp. Just I can give the alias name E1 where exist. Same syntax I can follow it here. Where exist. Just you can open the bracket. Select column name department number from why I have taken the department number here. Department number wise employees I need to find out. That's the reason I can take the department number column here. DEPT D where D dot DEPT number equal to E dot DEPT number. Now run the query. That's it. This is the way you can write as a by where it is missing.
E1.
Alias name I can miss it here. E1 dot. Now run the query. Now you want to get the output or not? You want to get the output or not? Clear up to this, all of you? Any doubt here? All of you clear for this?
Yes.
This is the way we need to write it. One minute. Oh, clear all of you? Now you can tell me. This is the employee table, it is there. This is the employee table. Now you can first table what I have written here. First table what I have written, employee only. Just I can write it as a reverse way. How many in the department? First I can find out the department wise. Just what is the question here? Just 1 minute. Currently we have written the total employees we need to find out by using department. Now what is my requirement? Then I am going to tell you by using exist operator here. Write a query to display department details in which department employees are working. Department details I am going to print. How we can write that? Just you can write the reverse way, you can write the query. Just you can see here, same query only, I can write the reverse way. Department wise employee. Department details I need to find out. Select star from DEPT. Just I can give it as alias name D. where
exists
just reverse way. That's it.
select
Nothing to do.
employee number.
Select department number from EMP. Just I can give it as alias name, where E dot DEPT number equal to D dot DEPT number. First table, what it is there as per our query? First table, what it is there here? What is the first table? Department, correct? In the department table, sorry, first in the department table, how many departments are there? How many departments are there? You can write a
Four.
query like this, sir. 4 only, correct? In the employee table, how many departments are there? Same query. Select DEPT number from EMP. How many departments are there in this department employee table in the department number column? How many departments are there?
50.
How many is there? Only 3
15.
departments, correct or not? 10, 20, 30.
20, 30.
That is repeated. Okay, if you are able to write the distinct, how many it is coming? One null value, other 3 it is coming, correct or not? Now, if I'm able to execute this query in the previous first table, what it is, employee table, it is there, then it can give the 14 employees only. This is the employee wise details. Now, what is my current requirement? Department wise details I need to find out. Now here, now how many employees are working for this department? Only 3 departments only. Is there any 40th department is having any employees?
No.
As per the employee table, is there any 40th department?
No.
In
No.
the 40th department, there is no employee. That's the reason it cannot display the 40th department. This is called as exist only. Why? Because exist, any one of the value is satisfied, it can print the output. Is there any 40 value? 40 value is present in the department table. It is 40 is present in the employee table. Now you can tell me in the department table, 40th department is present. For the department number 40 is present in the employee table.
No.
No. For this case, is this exist operator, it is true or false for that scenario?
True.
False only. Yeah, department number is exist for the department table. If the same department is present in the employee table, 40 it is there. In the employee table also 40 it is present, exist operator always it is true. If the department is present in the department table, for the same department it is not present in the employee table, for this case exist it is fail only, false. That's the reason it won't print the 40th department. Now we can tell me, I am able to see the only for the department table, department number is exist, for this table it is not exist. How we can write that query? Then we can go for the, what I am going to do? Then we can go for the not exist. Just you can see this. Not exist means for this first table is having value, it is present. The same value it is not present in the second table. That is called as a not exist. Just you can try that. What I am going to just you can write as a not exist only. Not now run the query. You can get the what the value is coming. Only department table 40 is there. Employee table is there any 40? Employee table is having any 40th department?
No.
No, that's the reason it cannot print this value. This is the not exist. This case it is true. If it is matching, this value is present. If it is matching, it won't print this value. The remaining departments it is printing. That is the difference between exist and not exist only. Clear up to this, all of you? What the use of exist and not exist? When we'll go for the exist operator? For the use of this exist operator? What is the use? Exist is a Boolean type only. It is a special operator which is used in correlated subqueries only. From where we need to use the exist and not exist operator? Correlated subqueries only. The exist operator is used to test for the existence of any record in a subquery. What is the meaning of this? Take the first outer correlated subquery. Which query will execute first? Outer query only. Take the outer query first row. That value pass into inner query where class. That value is satisfied. Any one of the value is satisfied. Exist operator always it should be true only. So the exist operator returns true if the subquery returns one or more records only. If the subquery returns one or more records. If it is true, immediately the value should be printing. If it is not true, exist operator it can fail. Now we'll go for the not exist operator. That is the quite opposite for this. This is the way we need to write as a exist and not exist only. Clear up to this, all of you? Now Now you can tell me the answer. I can tell you one requirement. What is the common column also? Already we have written the giants. This is the one table. What is the common column? PO header ID, the common column. PO header ID from XX underscore PO header solve. This is my table. Okay. Just run the query. This is the value it is printing. Okay. Next, what it is another table? Same column. I want to take it here. PO header ID from XX PO lines. This is also same. First, how we can write the giant for this table, two tables? How we can write it?
You understand. You understand.
How we can write the giant for this? Now you can tell me what is the giant? Select star from what is our first table? This is the first table. Already we have written the giants in the previous classes. XX XPHA, comma. What is the next table? Just you can take the another table. Okay. What is this? XPLA. Just I can take this.
Yes, here much money can. Yes, yes. Yes.
Now here I am going to write the condition like this. Where what is this alias name? XPHA dot. What is the common column for both the tables? What is the common column? PO header ID. Take this PO header ID equal to what I am going to write? XPLA dot
Cell
common column.
PO.
This is called as equivalent. Already we have written in the previous class, correct or not? Now for the same way, we need to write as a now how we can write the non-correlated subquery for this. For this,
Yes, yes, yes.
now we can write the non-correlated subquery. Select star from XX underscore PO header solve. Where PO header ID in. Yes, this is the non-correlated subquery. I'm going to write it here in. Just what I'm going to do, select PO header ID from this non-correlated subquery. From XXPO lines.
Shall I add it here?
I can write like this. Now you can get the output or not? Now you can get the output or not? This is a non-correlated subquery. Correct or not? This is the single row subquery or multi-row subquery? Now you can tell me this is a single row subquery or multi-row subquery. How we can able to identify whether it is single row subquery? The inner query, it can produce the single value or multiple values for this column.
Multiple value.
Multiple value for this type. What type of subquery for this non-correlated? Single row or multi-row? Multi-row only. The inner query always it can produce the more than one value, but outer query many values it is coming. That is we don't bother about that. This is the way we need to. This is a non-correlated subquery. Is it clear up to this? Now how we can write the correlated subquery for the same thing? Same only. Just observe here. Select star. Just I can take the same query, or otherwise I can write it here. Select star from. What is the first table? If you are able to write the correlated subquery, first we need to write the alias name only, XPHA. Where which operator we need to write? Exist only. Where exist? Next, what I am going to do? Select PO header ID from what is our table name? Next table name XXPO lines. Just what I am going to do? XPLA. Now here where XPLA dot PO header ID equal to just joining condition here also XPHA dot PO header. That's it. Now run the query. Now you want to get the same output only. A join also it can get the same. Outer subquery, non-correlated subquery also the output it should be same, but the query variation it should be different. So which one is the best one out of these two correlated subquery? The best one only. Why? Because the inner side subquery result is huge. Just how many rows are there in the inner side subquery? Just you can check this. How many rows are there here? 13 rows. 13 rows. If you are able to write the reverse way also, you can write it. Then you can able to understand. Okay, this is the way we need to write it. The inner side, just how we can able to identify the inner side subquery data is having huge. Then we'll go for the exist operator. Then it is a performance wise, it went good. The inner side subquery values is very low. Then we'll go for the this one in operator. That's it. Clear up to this? Now I want to write the not exist of. How we can write this not exist for this query? Now you can tell me for this query, I want to print these values only. Okay, this value, this PO header ID value I need to print. How we can write the query? Can anyone guess it and tell me the answer? After writing this, both the tables, by writing the correlator subquery, it can display the 4 rows only. 4 records are matching for both the tables. Now, what is my requirement? I am able to see this value only, PO header ID. This value I need to print. How we can write the query? Just think it. What the condition I need to add here? Next, what I am going to do here? Just we need to write the one condition here under. Outer side only we need to write under. Just this one. What the value here? X, from where this value is coming? XX XPHA dot PO header ID this. XPHA dot PO header ID equal to this value. Just run the query, you can get the output. Only one record it is coming. This is the way we need to write it. Clear up to this? All of you clear? These are all called as a correlated subqueries only. Any doubts for this? Exist and not exist? Any doubts for this? Exist and not exist? Any doubts? As of now, any doubts for this correlated subqueries? Okay, only one it is pending. In line will later I can tell you how we can write the. Just now we have seen the where condition subqueries, where level only we need to write. In the future, and for the next class, I can show it as a how to write the subqueries as a column level, how to write the subqueries as a table level also. From class also we need to write. Just now we have written the subqueries for where condition only as of now, up to now. Now for the next class, coming class, I will show it as a how we can write the subquery as a column level, how we can write the subquery as a table level. If I don't have much time. Okay. Tomorrow we'll continue. Tomorrow we'll continue. I have one more call.
Oh.
An office call it is coming. Tomorrow we'll continue.
Recording stopped. Recording stopped.